Hello and welcome back to the EMC podcast. This is episode 2 and today I'm here with Shay.
Hello.
How's your day going so far?
Okay. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
All good, all good. And Dylan.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, it's going good.
Happy days. And today's special guest, we've got Aidan. How are you, Aidan?
Very well, thanks.
Aidan is the host of popular freelancing page, Derry Footage.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about that today. Just going to start off. How's everyone's day in tech going so far?
Very well. It's a wee bit of a late start.
Yeah,
2
right
o'clock
enough.
is a wee bit.
Yeah, we don't. On first day class doesn't start till 2, so it's a bit of a long wait, isn't it?
Shit.
I believe you just came in a bit early to do a bit of work on the Garten trip. Would that be right?
We came in to look over some
Just for
footage.
few footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were filming pretty as well on the Garten trip, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was very well. Although the cameras that we were working with, I mean, they were Nikon, and I prefer Canon. So we
Yeah, I prefer Canon as well personally. I just think it's more easy to work with. Dylan,
It was-
you Canon or Nikon?
Canon definitely, but the whole day too was kind of a mixed bag. At the very end, when we went on to a bus ride to different landmarks around
Yeah.
the place, and it was kind of raining about a good bit in. It
Aye.
was raining, and by the time we left, the sun came out, so it was it was a really bad time. to
It
go out.
really ruined the experience with the rain. So it did.
So happy days. So let's start off. We're gonna talk about Derry Footage. Aidan, tell us a bit about your page, what it is, what you do, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
A general overlook of it.
Well, I started it as a hobby. Just me. I used to film a lot because I grew up on the bog. Saw a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's basically how it all started. I mean, I seen a lot of crazy stuff. I just decided to start filming. Like, why not?
So what would you? What's the main kind of thing you would post?
Anything I find interesting. It's my page. You know, there's no one else does it. And I
Mhm.
don't claim to be a professional or a news page. It's just my page.
Yeah.
And whatever I find interesting, I post. And anything crazy I see, I would post that as well.
And would you report on stuff happening in the city or?
I might do. Sometimes depends on the topic really, because I'm not interested in every topic.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen that pops to mind? Or
Well, the time Lear McKee and Craigan, there was a riot,
Mhm.
and then a gunman started shooting up the hill,
Yeah.
and she got shot in the head.
Mm.
have you seen this?
I didn't see it, but the sound effects.
That's
if
the
you would
craziest
say.
thing in the buzz.
I mean,
Jesus.
the guy ran from the top of the hill. Some random guy screaming that there was a guy shot at the top of the hill,
Yeah.
and you could hear like the pure panic in her voice.
Mm.
It was bad. Like,
Jesus.
I mean,
What's the most craziest situation you found yourself in as a freelancer?
it's a hard one. But again, seeing a guy hearing a guy getting shot, like,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy to think about. I mean, I've been to a lot of situations too.
Mm.
I mean, I've stood behind police lines of riots and with stones and petrol bombs getting thrown at them. But
Yeah.
So your line of work's quite dangerous.
it is quite dangerous, and
Yeah, you kind of. This might sound like I'm exaggerating a bit, but you kind of risk your life for your Facebook page if you think about it. You know, filming all the petrol bombs and whatever happens, you could get hurt or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Killed.
it's very possible. But me growing up there, I know a lot of people around, and
Yeah.
people know me as well. People know
Mm.
what I do, and people respect it.
So you would say that you're welcomed by the community, or kind of accepted, or
Not everyone, but I do know a lot of people around there.
yeah,
And people obviously, some people know the role of a freelancer and some people don't.
yeah,
Some people think you're there to, expose the community or
Oh, yeah.
film stuff you shouldn't be filming, which
Yeah.
is not really the case. But people don't understand that because
Mm.
not everyone knows me. But the people that do know me, they know that I'm there to, do what I do.
yeah. And that's exactly what happened with. I understand this is someone you know, Leon O'Neill, News
Yeah.
360.
Aye.
I understand that her name was graffitied over on a building on the Bogside during the bonfire
Mhm.
for filming tyres that were under the bridge.
I believe it was for filming tires anyway, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, which is kind of, excuse my language, it's kind of fucked up that her name's been slandered like that when all she's doing is her job at the end of the day.
Well, people don't know the role
Yeah.
of a journalist, and she is a journalist. Like, she's a qualified journalist.
Yeah. So
Just wanted to ask quick. See, you saying your line of work's quite dangerous. How did your parents feel about you doing it? Do you get any? Is it hard? They try and work around them, or
No,
No.
kinda love with myself. So
yeah, you're okay, right?
yeah,
and another thing I was gonna ask, how do you make a living from this? How do you have your own income from the page? I believe that you sell your footage. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
yeah. I've sold footage before. I wouldn't necessarily say it's an income, but rather just an extra bit of money
Yeah.
for what I do. Again, I do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
But there comes a time when you get something good, and then there's other organisations that want to purchase it from you.
Mm.
So that'll be either people contacting me through email, Facebook, Twitter.
Okay.
They try and buy the footage.
Yeah. And what would you be comfortable naming some of your clients?
No, but I would not names, but I would do company names like the BBC.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
BBC would be a big buyer.
Yeah, data protection issues. But the BBC
Yeah.
is my number one buyer. The one time I had been spammed by BBC over Twitter trying to get footage off me.
Yeah. This is actually kind of cool. You actually filmed the Asda van in Craigan that went viral a few months ago, correct?
That's right.
That's actually a very funny clip, and that went viral all over Facebook. So obviously that probably generated a lot of attention for you. Did you notice kind of like an increase in your kind of publicity, kind of your page viewers?
Yeah, I did. I posted it on Twitter and Facebook, and I went from Facebook from 2,000 likes and up to about 4,000. But I don't know if it
Yeah.
was from the Asda fan. It was, a lot of it was, but I did post other clips alongside that too, which got very popular.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you make money from having a big Facebook page?
you can, but I haven't reached that stage just
Okay.
yet because I'm not really at the stage to make that much money off Facebook. You can
Yeah.
monetize your videos on Facebook, but it's not every day you go out and just find a video to make. It's not
Mhm.
like that, You have to kind of wait until something happens. And since this isn't my job and more like a hobby, I just sit around doing my normal thing. And when something pops up, then that's my opportunity to go and film it.
Yeah. And can I ask, what? This is probably going to be a bit of a hard question to answer, but what is your favorite part about being a freelancer?
My favorite part about being a freelancer,
The money.
I wish, but it's really meeting new people because when you're out there, you're meeting a lot of journalists, camera
Yeah.
operators,
Yeah.
even the editors. Like that time up in the courthouse, whenever the Bloody Sunday families were, kind of going up, there was news companies there for days, and I kind of know a lot of them already. But
Yeah.
it's cool meeting new people because it's kind of getting your name out there. You're setting yourself up for a job in
Yeah.
the future.
At the end of the day, you're in your own right. You're pretty young to be in the industry. In ways, you could be called an entrepreneur.
That's right, a young entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's a good term to have for yourself, isn't it?
It is, especially at my age. I'm
So
also still a student, so
Yeah. So obviously you're obviously making waves in the industry
I am.
from being so young and doing that kind of stuff. You're 16, correct?
17.
17. You're under 18 and you have your own successful freelancing page.
That's right.
That's pretty good goal.
So where would you see yourself in 5 years,
Ooh.
as far as your business and?
Well, again, it's a hobby, so I don't know if I'll continue running it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm definitely gonna continue running it until I can't no more. Like until I actually get a job. But
Yeah.
it's good to meet new people through the page and have clients buying your footage off you.
Keeps you busy too. Yeah.
It keeps you busy and it gets your name out there
Mhm.
because whenever you go and apply for a job or you go on an apprenticeship or training or even work experience, people realize you'll start to run the page, you'll introduce yourself and you'll get a good job. So I could be working in a good job or I could start to expand Derry Footage and make it become a business.
I was thinking about, because you work by yourself with Derry Footage.
Hmm.
Have you ever thought about recruiting anyone outside of Derry Footage into your group so they can help you with any
Expanding,
footage?
yeah.
Yeah, expanding with different people, different editors, different photographers, making, just expanding your kind of empire, making it grow into something larger.
Making
than,
like a company.
yeah, something like that. Or even just a couple of people who can help you out.
Yeah, I would think about it, but not straight away, because I'm still at the low stage, you know. Um, I'm still at the low stage, and I definitely would think about expanding it once I start to, once I complete the course here, um, once I finish becoming a student, um, I would definitely consider expanding and getting new people in.
Yeah. That's
But-
the thing. You could turn that into your own social media empire if you wanted. Look.
Yeah, but it'll be kind of friends only, strangers,
Mm.
hiring strangers to a page that doesn't make any money would be.
Yeah. You're not looking for a
Doesn't make
business.
much.
You're looking for
I'm
Oh.
looking for something to do and getting my name out there, setting myself
Yeah.
up for a job,
Mm.
a good
Yeah.
job.
So I was thinking about, because we have upcoming events coming out, like Halloween coming up. Do you have any plans to go to any Halloween events or any events coming up in the future, like Christmas?
Yeah, I do, definitely. I'm a freelancer, but I'm also a camera operator. Kind of amateur camera operator, not a professional, but I kind of know what I'm doing, with a DSLR. And even if I don't, go there to start posting stuff on my page, I can go there to get footage and then show employers what I can do, because there's been events I've wanted and recorded but never uploaded, you know,
Yeah.
because not every event needs to be uploaded on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask you one final question about your page. What advice would you give to anybody looking to start out in the industry and have their own freelancing career?
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Hmm.
Is that it?
That's literally it. You just need to stay safe. That's number one.
Put yourself as your main priority.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that could go wrong,
Mm.
but since I've been doing it a while, I kind of know, and I've took the precautions every time I go into a situation like that to not get myself caught up in one. And you just need to be safe. You can't go in there with a camera. You can't go in places like riots with big
Yeah.
DSLRs. You need to know exactly what you're doing.
So you would film on a phone and a GoPro for that kind of stuff?
No, phone,
Phone.
definitely phone.
Yeah. Kind of blend them with the crowd a bit.
But it's not blending into the crowd. It's just kind of not letting yourself seen with big cameras, because not everyone knows the role of a journalist. before,
Yeah.
Freelancer, especially.
Which you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to sacrifice quality of video in order to,
Some people don't really care.
yeah.
I mean, as long as they know what's going on up here, that's what it's all about. I mean, you just need to stay safe and know what you're doing,
Yeah.
because you can't make the wrong decisions sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks very much, Aidan, for talking about your page. And we're going to go on to the next topic now. Any suggestions?
Uh,
The weather warning
yeah.
Weather warning. Oh, jeez.
today,
Yeah.
Thursday, the 3rd of October.
Guys, just on. My ma has been going on all week. She's been sitting in the house. She's like 5 TVs set up, tracking the massive hurricane that's going to destroy
What's the name of this hurricane?
what's the-
Lorenzo or something like that.
Something like that.
And I've been saying all week, ma, it's going to get to this stage where there's going to be a gust of wind at a tree, maybe. A leaf might fall off a tree, and that'll be it. And,
Especially here in Derry.
Yeah, it's gotten to the stage now where it's literally supposed to be
It
some breeze.
depends where you live too, because I live in the countryside, and it's
Yeah.
far worse out there. There'll be trees falling on the
definitely.
Yeah, I've
roads.
seen.
There'll
But
be
you live in the countryside?
just
Do
outside.
you live in...
Closer than Govan, so that I can give you a nice reference.
Does
So
that kind of... I'm not trying to presume, but do you live on a farm?
Yep.
By any chance? I knew it.
Yep.
100% knew it. What is it like living on a farm? That's a good question. What's it like? I've always
It's-
wondered that.
What do you farm even?
I'm kind of used to it now, because I don't really think about it living on a farm.
Yeah.
But I used to live like in Claudia. I used to live in like kind of like a housing estate, and it's different because you have a lot of people around you when you're growing up. You have like friends and stuff and different
Yeah.
neighbours and stuff. And my dad, he had the land, and he decided to make a house on the land.
Yeah.
And so we moved to the farm and got the house all created and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And the stuff he farms are mostly like sheep, cows, stuff like that for the products. If the sheep's good enough, they might sell it to a different buyer, and he'll get a good amount of money.
Yeah.
But it's not like a lot of people think because you live on a farm, you're like super rich, you just stocked with money.
Mhm.
But a lot of that money goes back into your farm. You kind of don't get too much out for yourself. So you have to kind of you have to plan a lot. There's a lot of planning involved. But me personally, I'm not really a farmer at all. I'm not really into it.
No.
So I'm more into, I like the environment, I like the location, I like how we have a river going past, we have a nice forest region. My house is on a side of a mountain,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of nice different locations in the environment, but the farming life itself, where you go out in a tractor, herd sheep, cows,
Yeah.
that stuff, it's not for me.
It's great to be a photographer when you have your own land as well, and
Yeah,
you have a lot of access to areas. I know I couldn't access. I couldn't if I wander into a field, you know,
Get hit by a horse.
yeah.
that's you.
My dad, a
Trespassing.
couple of days ago, he came back with a big blood gushing from his head because he was
Whoa.
ran by a cow.
Wait, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. It's one of the things where you have to be careful around sheep and stuff because you don't expect sheep or cows to just like jump on you or just attack you
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's something that could happen.
Jesus. Yeah, 100%. Shay,
Mhm.
tell us a bit about.
Your progress on the biosketch.
Oh yes, the bio sketches. That's the one we can talk
The
about.
bio sketch.
So the biographical sketch is a project that we've been assigned. It's kind of like everybody obviously knows what Draw Your Life is. Draw My
Mhm.
Life on YouTube. It's Draw My Life, but it's in video format rather than actually drawing it on a whiteboard. That's practically what it is. Talking about yourself.
Mhm.
2 3-minute short video. Yeah, that's a project we've been assigned by the tech. How's yours going so far, Shay?
Mine's is a bit slow to be honest. Like I'm gonna be doing the actual audio now after we done this podcast.
Yeah.
But like I haven't started editing or anything because I won't have the best software at the house. Like so,
Yeah.
but I have everything sourced that I need for like I've pictures and videos and stuff that I know that's going to be in
Mm.
the bio sketch, and I have it all planned out in my head. So like that's pretty much, you know, I have it all planned out in my head. I'm going to do the audio now, and I'm probably going to edit it tonight. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what. Like, I don't actually know.
Right. So another thing happening today, or it's tomorrow actually. I know we talked about this on the last week's episode. We discussed it briefly, but the Joker comes out tomorrow. The movie,
Oh,
which is
Can't
obviously we discuss superheroes, but
yeah,
it's a pretty big deal considering it's supposed to be one of the best movies. And
got 5 stars. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much stuff going about, like drama.
yeah,
Like in New York City, there's like police. I shared it in the group chat, but there's like police, plain covered police officers being placed within. No,
Aiden is receiving
some
Aiden
AC/DC.
is receiving a phone call.
Hopefully that's not a riot.
So wait, is that the cop who watch for you? So
Joker. Or no, Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I've got your two's opinions on it, but you two grammar. Aiden, what's your opinion on the Joker movie?
No clue.
Do you
Hasn't
not?
seen it.
Oh, you just don't
Aw.
get.
No,
Is that
I,
not?
I just don't watch.
Is any's going to see it?
I just don't watch TV at all.
I have
Is any's
no,
planned to
Movies
see
or
it?
anything.
I don't really have any plans, but I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I had no plans, but hopefully maybe tomorrow go and
Yeah,
see
I'm
it
gonna
some
see it
stage. Would be
tomorrow,
cool.
You in? You want to see it?
No, definitely not.
Is superheroes not your thing?
Movies, TV, anything that not my thing.
It's more of a
Mm.
drama than
I'm
a
way too
superhero
busy.
movie.
Hmm?
It's
Way
more
too
of like
busy.
a crime kind of drama.
I've heard that a director. I'm not sure of his name, but he says he based it off Taxi Driver.
Yeah,
Did you ever see Taxi Driver?
definitely.
He
Wait,
wants
really?
sort of like this, like sort of from going from like depressed to crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of transition to that. That's the whole film of his
It's just,
transition.
it's a movie about a man
yeah.
just going through a hard time taking place in a city what looks a lot like New York City.
Mm.
Around the same time too as Taxi Driver. They both take place in the like Taxi Driver 70s. This one's more in the 80s, but it's going into the it's transitioning into the 80s, so it's still got the 70s kind of look and style. But it looks really good. It
Yeah, I
looks
can't
really
wait. I
good.
can't wait. Yeah.
But there's a lot of people kind of like the woke culture going about saying, "Oh, this movie's just like this and that and stuff," because a lot of even like the military and all that stuff, like we talked last time, I think, the military's putting out like warnings about going to see this movie because they think this movie will turn people into like fucking monsters or something like that. Like people gonna go and shoot up schools or go and shoot up whatever, just because this movie's about.
So right now we've muted Don's mic because he said a bad word. So it's
Oh no.
we're not censoring anything to do with the army because it's totally not confidential. But Don said a bad word. Bad words are not allowed on the podcast. Continues on.
You can't, mate.
says a bad word. Says a naughty
It's
word.
not even a bad word. It's just
Timeout corner.
controversial.
Just get shot in the head.
Right enough. Don, get to the timeout corner.
Get in that bun.
Get in the naughty step. So
He's on mute. He's shot in the head.
yeah, the movie looks very good. I'm very excited for the movie to come out.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
I think it's. Wait, congratulations. What do you mean?
Congratulations, you're all on the superheroes and I'm not.
I'm not. It's not even that I'm in the
Yeah.
superheroes. I enjoy the movies. Their movies are very good.
Oh well.
So it's reached the time, guys. Unfortunately, in the podcast, it's been 20 minutes. Fortunately, it's gonna have to come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
But before we end it, everybody knows what time it is. It's time for the 1 minute quiz. Alright, so Shay and Don did the quiz in the last episode, and the high score belongs to Shay, which is 17%, and Don's at 16%, just 1% off of the whole quiz. So, Aiden, you're going to be attempting to beat the high score and get at the top of the leaderboard. The high score, as I just said, is 17, set by Shay, 70%.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden, I'm going to give you a random topic, and you're going to have to answer a 60-second quiz about that topic.
Oh dear.
Do you understand?
Yep.
You have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can within the time frame. Are you ready?
Yep.
So, Aiden, the topic for your quiz this week is... Shay, give us a drum roll. US presidents. Alright, we begin. In 3, 2, 1. Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Yep.
Chester
Pass.
Martin.
Pass.
Gerald
Pass.
Franklin.
Pass.
Oh, what?
George.
Washington.
Benjamin.
Jimmy Savile.
Pass.
Oh,
James.
Pass.
Richard.
Hammond.
Pass.
Ronald.
Pass.
Reagan.
I think we should pick a fight.
James.
Pass.
Denzel.
Theodore.
Roosevelt. Fuck, I don't want.
Franklin.
Pass.
Andrew.
Pass.
James.
Pass.
George.
Pass.
Dwight.
Pass.
Ulysses.
Pass.
Andrew.
Pass.
Thomas.
Pass.
Herbert.
Pass.
Alright. Alright, Aiden, your time is up. You didn't even fucking try it.
I don't know. U.S. presidents.
Alright.
Such a random plot.
Aiden got 7%. Woo! 7%. So that makes you
I'm clapping
last
for
on
myself.
the leaderboard. Yeah, that was actually kind of funny. Thanks for that. Yeah, so thank you everybody for watching the podcast. We will see you again next week with new guests, new topics, and new entertainment. I don't know, whatever. I've been Evan.
This has been Aiden.
This is Dawn.
This is Shay.
And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.